How you doing up there, Bob? Nice new seat. Oh my gosh. All right. This is crazy, man. I vote because voting matters. Wild. Dude, ever since Donald Trump ran for president, his supporters have been telling me, don't worry about it. He's going to revitalize the economy. He's going to blow everything up. He's going to make it amazing. Even early on, they were like, sometimes you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet without knowing that they're the eggs that are getting broken to make Trump's omelet. Anyway, they told me, the racism, his division, his hatred, his lies. Uh, we just need to take away his phone. Just get rid of Twitter. Everything will be fine. The economic growth that he's going to generate, it's going to be the economic growth the world has never seen before. It's mind blowing. So to start this off, he gave the ultra rich $1 trillion in our tax dollars. The funny thing is, he gave everybody else a small tax cut, just a little one that's actually going to expire. And when it expires, our taxes increase. It was great marketing. Yeah, you're getting a tax cut for now. But hey, rich people, uh, your tax cut's permanent. Theirs is temporary. Don't worry about it. It's gonna help us with the budget later. We won't even be in office. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, he promised that tax cut was gonna grow the economy by like 3 to 5%. He uh he did that, and he gave our tax money away. Um, he said that corporations were going to invest in their companies with all this money they were getting from their tax cuts. They didn't invest it in their companies. They invested it in their stocks. They purchased their company back. So stock prices shot up like crazy. That's good for somebody, but it's not good for the workers. If you're making extra cash flow, you need less labor to make more profit. You can cut jobs and make money that way. Ah, another thing it did? It exploded the deficit. The thing Republicans have been complaining about forever, right? We've exploded the deficit, and this deficit explosion makes it so we have less money during a crisis. We were in good economic times when Trump took office. We actually had one of the best unemployment rates in a long time. Um, and we were making money and we were paying down the deficit. The deficit was being reduced. It was at the lowest levels it had been since the financial crisis. Now it's exploding. It's crazy. We're over $1 trillion on the deficit. Deficit is how much money you lose during a period of time. It's not how much debt you're in. It's how much debt you accumulate over time continuously. So yeah, well, we were doing well and we were supposed to be paying down our deficit and getting us back on budget and making sure that we have enough money to cover the things we need. We absolutely gutted it. So that's awesome. So we have less money to pay for a disaster when one occurs. So, you know, his supporters kept telling me, the jobs weren't coming, but it's okay. I mean, this is just the beginning. We just made these tax cuts like 3 years ago. It's going to take time for us to recognize the greatness of it all. Um yeah, yeah, that's what they say. Obama left with about a 4.6 unemployment rate, uh, and the longest stretch in job growth in the history of our country, uninterrupted job growth. Now, this week, 3 million people lost their jobs. 3 million people don't have an income anymore. Our unemployment offices are swamped because they weren't even set to do 3 million jobs in a year. And now we're doing it like every single week for like the last 6 weeks. In the last few weeks, we've lost 36 million jobs. Our unemployment rate is over 14%. It's only going to get worse. We don't have enough testing for this virus. So if we open up too early, it's going to explode. It's just going to get way worse. This isn't an argument about how great the economy is going to be. This is an argument about how many Americans are going to die. I'm done waiting for this fake miracle economy. If we have to go through a Great Depression, it's not a miracle. It's a lie. I am super excited to vote for Joe Biden in November so we can start to rebuild our nation. I hope you do too. If you haven't seen, I have a video on how to do absentee voting in Michigan. Who knows what's going to happen in November? But without a plan, the way the White House is currently working, it doesn't look great. So I would definitely make sure that you're an absentee voter so that you can vote from home. This is the most important election in the history of our country. We cannot have another 4 years of this recklessness. I hope everybody out there is doing well. I know this is a difficult time. Um, I hope you're making do with everything that's going on. I really feel for everybody who's lost their jobs. All the workers out there who are being forced to work or lose their job in close proximity with the public, grocery store workers, healthcare workers. Stay safe. I hope and well. See you later.